Good evening. Hello. I feel I'm a bit too brightly dressed for for such spooky music. But there you go. Hello. How are we doing, everybody? We've made it to Friday. Hello, Rick. Giving us some hype beans because it's Friday. Pretty good Friday over here. Turns out, somehow, I was the only applicant for the job. So I've been offered the job. What a surprise. Hello, dickhead. So, for some reason, I don't start the new job until the 3rd of April. Go figure. But from the 3rd of April, I will be a senior network engineer, which is nice, isn't it? Hello. I'll be doing the same stuff I already do, more or less. But, you know, this time I'll be paid. Fun, I know it is, isn't it? It is rather... Right, what are you doing? You're being such a bellend. Well, I know exactly what you're doing. This is why I had to lock you out when I was doing that job interview yesterday. You didn't like that, did you? You don't like... You just closed my game. You just walked on the keyboard and I'll just close his game. You're such a prick. Something about bookkeeping, financial court. I know, I was thinking that, but I think we're American traded, so our financial years are calendar years. I have to open ScumVM again. How did you manage that, Orko? How did you manage to press one key on the keyboard? It's Alt and F4. You did not press both Alt and F4. Jesus. That's what I get from keeping me away from the job. You can't do that job. Do you even know how to... Do you code, bro? Do you know what OSPF is? Huh? Do you have any understanding about HSRP? Ready snatched the position from me. Well, that's the thing. They'd be like, you know what? You don't know anything about OSPF, HSRP. You don't know the difference between a Catalyst and a Nexus switch, but you're cute. And that's what it would be, wouldn't it? Huh? Just steal my job from me. Cute. You don't even need a car allowance. I'm getting a car allowance. I try not to drive anywhere for work. I mean, this week I haven't even driven to the office for work. I'm going to have to use the pay rise, though, to buy myself some WD-40 because this microphone's getting squeaky. Oh, God, he would have been, wouldn't he? You would have risen up the ranks and become like, yeah. First, you'd have been my line manager. Then you'd have been my director. And you'd have given Snarf the line manager job. He's such a prick. Huh? What are you doing, and why is it crimes? We've literally just started the stream, mate. You know, give it some time. And someone will cash in. You're just gonna wait, don't you? Huh? Huh? Pushing my microphone. Right. Are we ready for a video game? We're not wandering around an island today. No, no. We're downtown. We've got to the lower levels. Doesn't it look fancy already? The robot hasn't joined us. So it looks like we're going to have to try and solve things for ourselves. God help us, one and all. Oh, hey, there's that northern fella. Oh, he's going back up, is he? Alright, fine. Didn't want to speak to him anyway. He's a knob. Right, let's see what's in here. Travel company. What's that? Anchor Insurance. And a sculpture. Man and machine.
If that's art, I must be missing something.
You know what? A, you've never seen that urinal. Someone spent time on that. Fucking stop being knob about it. I don't know.
Nothing's happened.
Right, we've still got an ID card to use on the terminal, haven't we? Yeah, we knew all this stuff. Dangerous bike subs, Frank's exotic fisheries. Is there anything new? Is there any new news? Hobart Looney's at it again. I think we read all this, didn't we? Property theft figures store. You are missing something, dickhead. The entire cultural context of the artist and the art. This is true. We've lived in the wilderness for years. Yeah, oh, there's the ration. Yeah, no, we've... We still fail the retina scan. Be vigilant. The world needs lunts. Right, what else is going on here? Oh, search the bins.
I wonder what's kept in there.
Well, why don't
It's
you...
empty.
Oh, such a mystery. Oh, it's empty. Did I ever tell you about the weird street art in Rotterdam? If you think that sculpture is weird, go to Rotterdam. There is some wild stuff there. You're in Rotterdam once. Didn't like it. We got some wreckage.
That must have fallen from the level above.
I don't know. Right, we still got a metal bar, we still got a wrench, we still got a light bulb, and we got a cable. Just to visit Consular, didn't see much of the city. That's fair. I mean, I was there. We were there for like basically an afternoon. And we had a good wander. So down towards... Well, basically, we wandered towards the big Space Needle thing. And then wandered our way back. There was a pop concert going on at the time. Don't know who. But yeah, there's a lot of like weird street sculptures. And on one occasion, we saw what looked like a gnome with a butt plug. I mean, it's Dutch. It's probably a knob gag. Let's go book some... Let's book a holiday. Suttoners, it's fucking cold. Oh, Ray, hello. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming that the snow hasn't melted yet. Given that it fell yesterday and stayed overnight and fell more overnight, those some of those pictures looked fantastic. Did I see something that's been the most snowfall seen in Sheffield ever? Like 40 centimetres or something? Still white over in the garden. So yeah, I understand that it is probably fucking... I mean, it's pretty nippy down here. I've gone out of the house a couple of times and regretted it wearing just a hoodie. And this t-shirt is kind of like loose in the neck as well, so it's, dives down a bit. But yeah, the snow just pretty much all fucked off on Wednesday, to be honest. There was like a little bit on the car yesterday, but it pretty much all fucked off by Wednesday afternoon. But yeah, I hope that you've got a nice warm jumper or hoodie available to you, and also a nice warm Kira. I know despite her jet black exterior, I'm sure there's a heart of gold in there. Or maybe that's equally as improbable. Ho ho! Douglas Adams references. Pretty nippy for Rick. Also very windy. Oof. Been rattling my shutters all day. Oh, you lucky man. You're cold, not gold. Sometimes, though, your puns are absolute gold. Hi, Kira. How you doing? We got some... Let's look at some things. Raise the warm one, huh?
A big female robot with a welding torch.
Okay, sure, if you want.
What a dump. I wouldn't want to go there.
Oh, you can tell this was by British Development Company, eh? And this mural here just screams out, New Zealand, like Scotland, but further.
It's a painting of how things used to look.
Pigeonholes. Pigeonholes, their wings. No, that's not right, is it?
It's a wooden case with lots of little compartments. They're all completely empty.
Boo.
Bigger than the one I had as a kid. I used to play with it for hours.
Wee! 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 Such a child. Kira is full of chips, aiming to move as little as possible for the next 60 hours. That is a great plan. We might do the weights tomorrow. Oh, I wonder if this is really out, if I'm missing something. A female robot with a welding torch. Right. Think. Look at it again. Have a think.
Hello.
Welcome to Trevor's Travel Company. Where do you want to go?
Can you get me to ground level?
Sure, on one of my luxury air coach tours.
Coach travel makes me sick.
Me too. I prefer to keep my wheels on the ground.
What kind of tours do you offer?
Well, there's a wide choice. The Grand City Tour, the Economy City Tour, and the Mystery Tour.
I dread to ask what the mystery tour is. Also, I'm not quite sure what his body is doing. Are those even his legs? Is that dude Donald ducking it? He could be Donald ducking it. I mean, they're a travel company. Maybe he's wearing sunny Bermuda shorts. But I'm not... Are they even his legs? Because, right, okay. Here I am. I'm not sure if Unflexible DJ is the right person to... Here I am, though. Sat in a chair with the desk at an ergonomic height. I had to buy a new desk. Shut up. It's wire his feet on the desk. I know. But let's say, okay, so I slouch a little bit on... God, this is probably not a good idea. Right, I slouch a little bit, and then... Oh, God, I can't even... No, I'm not even going to try. I'm not lifting my leg. No feet on stream. That's why. But I'm just, like, there's a lot that... I don't think those legs are attached to his hips, is what I'm saying. This is not a good idea. Well, yeah, fine. Fine for you, the bendy person. Showing off now, aren't you? Suddenly everyone in the stream fell off the chairs. Very strange. I could do it, I just don't want to. I was talking cars earlier with someone who's contemplating whether to get a new car, because he's wondering, as the kids grow and they go on holidays and you just need more room because kids just grow and need more stuff. And we were talking about like car loans and all that malarkey. And I was reminiscing about when I owned a Mazda MX-5, which I had for a few years. And it was a wonderfully fun car to drive. I mean, if you want a cheap roadster, soft top, take the top down, wind in your hair and all that, it's great. However, as you get older and your legs start playing up and you make noises just getting out of normal chairs, getting out of a car that basically has your ass on the floor is even harder. But I do kind of miss having a bit of a sporty car. I do. It was nice on a nice summer's day to say, you know what, I'm going to go and drive to a beach somewhere and get an ice cream with the wind in my hair, listening to some summery tunes, usually Len, Steal My Sunshine. I know it's up for me if you steal my sunshine. What's the difference between grand and economy?
What's the difference between grand and economy?
The economy tour is cheaper. Exactly the same itinerary, but less prestigious.
Okay, of course. Not sure that posture is fit. I know his shin seems to be pretty much vertical, which means his butt would have to be. I know, right? Those are not his legs. Someone is filleting him under the desk. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe they're on the mystery tour.
What's the mystery tour?
If I told you, it wouldn't be a mystery.
Oh, fuck off.
How do I know it's not a rip-off?
That's the chance you have to take.
Filleting at an odd angle. Not quite. I'm not sure. Filleting at an odd angle. Yeah, just about, I guess. Should we go on a tour? I mean, we've got someone else's identity card with a bunch of credits. So we could take the grand tour. Shall we take the mystery tour? I've got a feeling that whatever happens, we're not going to have enough money and we're going to have to do some sort of fetch quest thing. We've got someone else's ID card. It's got a few thousand credits on it. Here we go. Kira, an actual artist who understands the notions of perspective. Right, and his shins are at 30 degrees. His feet look stranger than his shins. This is why you don't have feet on stream. Shall we take a mystery tour?
The mystery tour sounds fine.
I'll reserve your ticket.
Now tell me, where does it go?
It doesn't go anywhere physically. It's the latest in virtual reality.
Oh, not that old turkey.
It's almost completely like the real thing.
If you say so, but I'm not convinced.
Well, of course. The thing is, any joke about virtual reality in a pre-actual virtual reality being a economically sound thing to have in the home just makes me think of that episode of that gag from Futurama where there's someone playing skee ball, then there's someone playing virtual skee ball with a VR helmet on, and then Amy is playing virtual skee ball, and she's just sitting there with the VR helmet on. She just goes, "Wow, it's just like I'm playing virtual skee ball." I don't know why. That would just it lives rent free in my head and cracks me up. Shall we have an economy tour?
Book me on the economy tour.
I'll make your reservation. You can pick up the ticket in a month or two.
Oh, of
Can't I
course.
have the ticket now?
Sorry, there's a waiting list.
Is there anything you'd swap for a ticket?
I doubt if you've anything which interests me.
Got a pipe.
Do you know a guy called Overman?
Never heard of him.
Go on. Give me a ticket.
I told you, there's a waiting list.
It doesn't matter.
Right. So we're on a waiting list. Apparently. He didn't take any details. Didn't even ask us for our ID card. So maybe we need to bump ourselves up the list. Is there another exit there? I'm on the... Oh, there's a couple of exits. Good thing I spotted that one. Let's have a look. Let's try some Anchor Insurance. Don't get washed away. Get an anchor policy. Yeah, that's pretty good, huh?
A guy in a rubber raincoat carrying an anchor. The anchor is firmly attached to the statue.
Nah, not if we use that cable. I have a metal pipe and your teeth staying in your mouth. Would you be interested in swapping that for a ticket? Rick knows how to negotiate.
It shows the state of business, and it doesn't look good. Hello.
Hi. You look like a man who needs insurance, yeah? Can I interest you in this? A rogue robot policy.
I've never heard of that before.
It's a safeguard against the possibility of your robot turning on you.
He already did. Have you not spoken to our robot? He's a prick. Yeah, a bit late for that.
Joey would never do that.
Aha! So you think. Surveys show that 42% of all domestic droid owners are worried about the risk of attack.
Tell me more about the policy.
All you have to do is sign a form. We'll do a probability estimate and give you the results next month.
Next month. It's
How come
always
it takes
next
so
month.
long?
We have to strip the robot down and analyze each component.
Now I'm definitely not interested.
Tell you what, take time to consider it, yeah?
Okie coke. So that's someone doing robot policies. Oh. Talking to robot policies. I don't mean talking robot policies at all. But I'm just going to put some cat cam for a second. Because look at this. Look at this. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? Hello, Orko. Look, see? Look at that! Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? And then, Look at that! Isn't that cute? So cute! Yes, you're cute as well, Orko. And then, look at that! Is that just a little USB drive? That's a little, yeah. It's actually, Chonk Cats. There's a little booklet there about what it means to be chonk. But, oh, no, got you the wrong way around. There you go. I'll put them on the, wait, Where do things go? Where do things go? I mean, look, that's a heckin' chonker. They're right there. But yeah, there they are. Just under me monitor. Just there. Aren't they cute? Aren't they cute? Nesting cats. Right. Kira's pressed the button. Kira has pressed the button. So, Orko, yes. Yes. You get your opportunity. Let me... I'll just get saving before you crash my game again. Right, and then let's Snarf. Oh, hello, Snarf. I was just gonna like call out for Snarf, and I looked down, and he's immediately at my feet. Have you been watching the stream? Are you in chat, Snarf? Are you in chat? He just looked at the Dreamies as well. Jesus, Snarf. What? How did you know to come in at this time?
I told him.
Oh, thanks, Blarry.
Oh well, thought I'd make it easier for you.
All right, fair enough.
You know, teamwork and stuff. Synergy.
Synergy. Jesus Christ, Blarry. Right. Eyes now. Yes, right. Boys want treats. Cat, cat, little patat. Oh. Snarf. Yes, I know. There you go, Snarf. There you go. I will angle the camera now.
Can I have some?
No, Blarry.
But a tuna.
There he is, the chonk that is Snarf. Give me the delicious and that feeds. Oh, okay, you were drooling right next to my work phone there. That's my work phone, it's fine. I can get a replace. I'll be like, I need a new phone. Why? You just had one. It's like, yeah, but the cat drooled all over it. And then maybe I'll get a newer iPhone. Well, nobody calls me on my work phone anymore. Now we use Teams. I mean, it's, sometimes... no, I've never taken a Teams call on there. Wow. Snarf. Dang it. Hi, Art. Yeah, Snarf fucking loves this stuff.
There's a cock in it.
Well, that's a Snarf win. A decisive Snarf win. While Orca's drooling all over my phone. There you go. We're done, mate. You've lost. Snarf is all about the tuna, huh? Ow. We might have to mix up the rules. There we go. You happy now? You happy? You can see all the orcas for that. I know. Oh well. At some point, I might even get some kitchen roll to wipe it up with instead of my sleeve. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk to Kathy and a rule change. We'll see. Maybe she'll pop in later. Maybe we'll have a chat then. Otherwise, I'm sure we'll speak to her over the weekend. Right. Hi, Art. How you doing? Welcome in. You missed the great news. I had to apply for my job. And I got my job. Funny that. But I'm now a senior network engineer, which is nice. We're in a fancy place, we are. We went down a level where there is a travel company and an insurance company, both of which are like, wait a month. Try and mix up the flavours. See if Snarf will pick out to tasty ones. Maybe. Oh, hello. We're over there now, are we? Okay. Look at all the stuff we're missing. By taking the long way to Burke's Biosurgery. Oh, please. Look at this dude here. This man. Please, please tell me that this is Burke. This is an homage to Burke from Aliens. Yeah, we ended up in a mall last time. Were we in a mall? No, it was all industrial. Anyway, please.
Hi, who are you?
Can't you tell? I'm Mr. Cool. And you're encroaching on my personal space.
I mean, he's right about that bit. Rick, enjoy your food. We'll see you in a wee bit. Okay, Mr. Cool.
How can I get out of the city?
Have you thought about defecation?
Don't you mean defection?
What? Isn't that what I said?
I asked you about leaving the city, not bodily processes.
You're not making sense.
Oh,
And
dear.
anyway, you can't leave the city. There's a restriction on travel.
It sure is a smart coat, though.
That sure is a smart coat.
Yeah, cool, ain't it? It makes yours look like really shabby.
Where I come from, it's the height of fashion.
Where's the punch in the
Oh,
face
where
button?
would that be?
The wild open spaces, where people know the true meaning of freedom.
I'd sooner die than dress like that.
There are more important things than fashion.
Only one I know of, and that's poise. And you've got the poise of a wildebeest on a waltzer.
I must remember that as an insult. Why does this guy sound like a stone surfer? Because they needed accents. Oh, that's why I want to punch him in the face, probably. Do you remember, did you ever play GTA 5? And there was like this weird surfer Jesus dude who would like harass you at the Santa Monica Pier, or the Santa Monica Pier equivalent. And just like, you could just punch him in the face, so I did often. Felt like Richard Dawkins. Shall we go have some biosurgery? Or maybe we can get a new eye. Quick, hang on. I need to do some censoring. There's boobs and bum on stream. Is this allowed? Is it? Are we? Can someone? Right, just don't call the Twitch cops, please. Boob butt.
An illustrated brochure. Good grief, it's positively pornographic. Naked people with extra parts.
Extra parts.
The things folk do for fashion.
Pixel boob. It meant be making dinner. I like the fact that he picks it up and goes, good grief, it's positively pornographic, and doesn't fold it up and put it inside his jacket. I'll just save that for later. Positively pornographic. Obviously, our hero here has access to much higher quality porn that he doesn't need to crack one out against the plastic surgery leaflet. Because I was flipping between the two, it looked a bit like pot plant.
It looks like the plant's in the gap. Not real. It's made of plastic.
No Sears catalog for this dude.
I wouldn't bare my bum if it looked like that.
What? That, sir, is what is known as a booty. And if you had that sort of junk in the trunk, I think you would bear it. You'd be like, yeah, check it out. I got them thick cheeks. As opposed to me, where I'm like, please don't look, I got them flabby cheeks.
A nose like that would be great for tracking.
It's quite interesting, isn't it, that we're in a future where having a big nose is acceptable. Most people have nose jobs to reduce the size of their nose because modern day aesthetics highlight that small noses are better and big noses are bad. And that, as noses go, is definitely a Triple H nose. That is the nose of someone with a golden shovel. And I've mentioned wrestling, so I get to press the button.
Is that what you like? You like the Copa? Yeah. Well, Copa your ass on out of here, jabroni. Beat it.
Bet those muscles are artificially developed.
Talking about wrestling again.
Those breasts are never natural.
Oh, you're not going to be one of those cunts, are you? Some people get boob jobs for lots of different reasons, alright? Don't be a dick about it.
It's a holographic projector.
Welcome to Burke's Biosurgery. How may I help you?
What services do you provide?
A complete range of fash ops.
What? Oh, sorry.
From personal piercing to cosmetic transplants.
Maybe don't call them fash ops? I don't know. Or is that just a problem because in recent years we found it easier to say fash? I don't know. Was it a common thing to call fascists fash back in the 90s? Or did we just say fascist? Or Nazi? Or skinhead? Which isn't fair to a lot of skinheads. Anyway, we could have taken the option of, oh, no thanks, I'm just looking. Humana.
It's as immovable as a stain on my conscience.
Oh, don't get all purity on me now. Just because you saw some titties. Wonder if Mr. Cool's got anything to say. Nope. Never mind. Don't want to speak to you. You're a knob. Can we use this elevator? Let's give it a try.
It's the elevator to ground level.
So presumably we won't be able to just use it, but let's try.
This card doesn't work on this elevator.
No, denied. Search the bins, you never know what you
Wonder
find.
what's kept in there. It's empty.
Prick teasers. It's in here. Okay. 2 doors with slots. Or can we break into someone's apartment maybe?
It smells fresh and alive. I ought to plant these all over the gap. I've never seen anything so green. It's sticky with some kind of gum.
Come on, one of them's going to be marijuana, right?
Strange to think these plants were common once. I can almost feel it growing.
Oh, hello. Well, we worked out where one person appears to live.
Hi, my name's Foster. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gallagher. What's going on in this city? Something wonderful. Tell me about it, please. I can't do that. Everything will become apparent when the time is right.
Well, don't you sound like a psychopathic bomber?
What are you doing? Just watching and waiting? What for? I won't know until it happens. I guess not.
Definitely a psychopathic bomber, right?
Are you feeling all right? Never felt better. You look depressed. Don't worry about me. You've got enough to worry about. What do you mean? Who are you? It's too early to tell. I'm newborn. Too much in flux. I don't understand. Do you always talk in riddles? I don't think I do. Maybe it's your perception that's at fault. Maybe your interpretation of what I say differs from the intent of what I mean. Maybe. Can you direct me to the ground level? You're a social transcender. Going up in this world means going down. It's all a question of status.
Okay. Is it your plan for responding to strangers in the future? What, just act like the Unabomber? Yeah,
Sorry to disturb you.
Right.
G. Lamb. It's that supervisor's apartment.
And there he is. Shall we just block it?
Hey, Lamb.
Oh, no.
Hello,
couldn't.
supervisor.
What are you doing down here?
Why shouldn't I be here?
I thought you were a D-Link.
You were wrong, Lamb.
Call me Gilbert.
I'd rather not, if you don't mind. Is this where you live?
Yes, this is Bellevue.
Very nice.
Living here makes my job more bearable. But how I wish I could get away sometimes. What I need is a holiday. A break from all this managerial responsibility.
Bet you're wondering who fixed the elevator.
Whoever it was, he gets my thanks.
Actually, it was me.
You don't expect me to believe that, do you? You can't pull the wool over my eyes.
I thought you'd be grateful.
Gratitude is for folk who accept charity, lad. I've no time for sponges and scroungers.
You are such a dick.
That's right. So this is where he lived.
Aha. As I thought it might have been, so if we... That's quite a nice apartment. This game is very weird. Right, what do we got? We've got a machine, we've got a telly, we've got a poster, we've got an aquarium, we've got a bed, we've got a cabinet, we've got a certificate, we've got a picture. We've got a microwave oven above the bed, but we can't use it. Alright, let's look at some things. That's quite a nice little apartment, really.
It's a food dispenser. It must be empty. A poor fish will be hungry. It's not switched on. It doesn't work. The power must be off. It shows different kinds of fish. Reich must have been fond of them. That fish must get very bored with its little world. I better not touch. It might bite. It's a picture of hills covered with white stuff. Union City Fish Fanciers Club. Third prize, Tropical Mutant category.
Tropical Mutant. That's my drag name.
Nothing in there but a dirty tissue.
Ew! Ew! Ew!
There's nothing in there I want.
No.
That's where poor Reich slept.
Oh. Oh. Oh no. We found the magazine under his pillow. I don't want the dirty tissue. So he slept and wanked. Come on, let's have a look at the magazine.
Dangerous Bikes Monthly.
Oh, right, yes.
A motorbike magazine.
He was into dangerous bikes, wasn't he?
It still bears the impression of his head. I couldn't sleep there. Reich would haunt me.
It is a really noisy aquarium to have in the bedroom. You are right. Are there any exits? I mean, that said, I used to sleep with like 3 PCs next to my head that were on all the time because I was a fool. Right, so we've got Dangerous Bikes Monthly. Bears a photo of a man in traction. Which you have constant tinta, so you like white noise, that's fair. Right. So
It's the elevator which goes back up to the factory.
well, maybe we can swap the magazine for a ticket. Maybe he likes.
Would you
dangerous
swap a
bikes.
ticket for this magazine?
You mean it? Of course I will. It's the T.E. Lawrence Collector's Issue. I've been looking for that for years.
We got a ticket. The printing of the ticket reads, Travelco Tours, 1 adult. Yeah, sorry if some of the pages are stuck together. Where do we cash in the ticket, though?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter where we cash in the ticket. Like, where do we actually? Your tour leaves in a few months, right? Well, Basil, how you doing? Welcome in, bud. What is going on with statue? What is man doing to that machine? No point asking Foster. He doesn't understand anything about art or sculpture. When I say art, you know I don't mean you. Right, so we got a ticket for a tour. Why? I don't know. Is this like this one red paperclip thing where we're just going to keep trading up until we buy a house? There's some bollocks to that story, right? I'm going to go back up. We haven't talked to our robot for a bit. We should talk to our Chopsy robot. He's a prick, but he might have answers.
Never mind. Give me an analysis, Joey.
It's made of recycled paper.
Hey.
Give me an analysis, Joey.
It's mostly copper, with traces of iron, carbon, and magnesium.
Would it bear my weight?
Oh yes, easily.
Okay. That's good to know.
Give me an analysis, Joey.
Nothing special about it. It's an ordinary light bulb.
You're an ordinary... Oh, wait a minute.
Give me an analysis, Joey.
It's an ID card in the name of Reich. You'd better keep that, Foster.
Yes. Okay, so... the robot was not much help. It's just a normal light bulb. Just an innocent light bulb.
Come on, Joey.
Oh. So we... how come he didn't come... Never mind. Well, now... you come in, Joey? You joining us?
If that's art, I must be missing something.
That's what's going on with that sculpture. Right, will the robot join us in here? What happens? Right, now the robot's here.
Can you help me get to ground level?
Ah, what you need is travel insurance, yeah?
Just
Yeah.
to use an elevator?
Hey, man, those things are death traps, yeah? Our policy gives you cover for all elevator-related situations.
Tell me more.
You'll be covered against vertigo, injuries caused by faulty doors, fellow passengers with flatulence.
What about being trapped in an elevator? I hate confined spaces.
Well, I'm sorry, but that's your problem. Maybe a shrink could help ya?
It's a pre-existing condition. Also, I'm pretty sure an insurance company would call vertigo a pre-existing condition, and faulty doors would be someone else's problem.
Why did you choose a career in insurance?
With a name like mine, it was my destiny. I'm Billy Anchor, yeah?
Bet that caused problems at school.
It certainly did. No joke being first on the register, yeah?
Well, it was 1984, and people weren't paying attention to what was going on in computer games. So, young Billiam here.
Do you have a client called Overman?
I'll check the computer files. Do you know the first name?
No.
Bend?
Do you know the address?
No.
Do you know what sex this person is?
Well, presumably he's male.
At last, we're getting somewhere. Now, what is his link status?
I haven't a clue.
Never mind. I'll try a search anyway. Name, Overman. Address, unknown. Sex, male, possibly. No, there's no Overman on my records.
It was the 90s. You did wanker jokes, and you didn't understand about the differences between sex and gender.
Do you have a client called Reich?
Can't you get the information from Link?
I prefer dealing with people.
Let's get this straight. You'd rather talk to me than use a terminal?
Not really,
Yes. Is there something wrong with that?
Oh, no. We're going to get along fine, yeah? Reich, huh? What's his first name?
Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Thought you said he was your friend. I've got hundreds of Reichs on my files.
Never mind.
but... Right, hang on. What if we showed him this ticket?
Here, have a present.
You're joking, yeah?
Here's my ID.
I don't want your card.
Like, we know enough about Reich that we could have faked it, but apparently not. Is this a boat shop? Where's Stan's tartan suit? Why isn't he waving his arms in the air? I know, right? It's on the tip of my tongue, and this ID card in my pocket, and I was just in his house dealing with his... Yeah.
Can you interface with that computer, Joey?
I could if I wanted to.
I'm asking you to do it.
Correction. You're ordering me to do it.
Don't be pedantic. Just do it.
What am I searching for?
Anything on Overman for a start.
This directory is a hopeless mess. I'm going to reorganize his hard drive. That's better. There's nothing on Overman, though.
If you look closely, the statue has a tartan coat. Oh yeah, you are a welder bot.
Use your welder on that statue, Joey.
What for?
That anchor could be useful.
I'm always ready for a spot of welding.
While Billiam sits there.
Hey, get your robot away from my statue.
Never mind.
Okay. I think I'm seeing the shape of a puzzle here. If we've got a steel cable or a copper cable that could take our weight, and an anchor, why? We've got a makeshift grappling iron, and we could shifty on down to the lower floors. But we need to get the anchor. So to get the anchor, we need to get Billiam here out of the way.
Never mind.
So, how does one do that? Also, where do we go with this travel ticket? There. Oh, it looks even worse. Yeah, he has no objection to a robot hacking into his computer, but messing with the statue is just too far. No. Stop it. I can forgive the privacy intrusion. But I draw the line at destroying art. You can forgive the privacy intrusion? There's a line. Hello. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Joey, can you do anything in here?
Can you interface with that computer, Joey?
Yeah.
That's not a good idea.
Why not?
Because the system has a virus.
How can you tell?
Just believe me, I know these things.
Did you put it there, Joey?
Never mind.
To be fair, the anchor really ties the room together. Right. Hey.
I don't give refunds.
You could give me information on where to go with this ticket. Alright, fine. Man and machine. Hey, Joey. Do you want to try doing this sculpture? Oh my god. Of course.
What do you know about art, Joey?
Do you include welding under that topic?
Well, I suppose so. If it's creative welding.
I could make a few improvements to that sculpture.
Never mind.
Wonder if anyone recently expressed an interest in travel. Right, any more? Let's wait for our sarcastic buddy to come out. Takes his time, doesn't he? Is he appreciating the art, do you think? There he is.
Where are we now, kid?
I don't know, but I don't like it. The sooner we get out of here, the better.
Okay. I mean, that's what we're trying. Presumably every room has got a different sarcastic comment. Emo D2!
Basil! Stop it!
Brilliant.
How far is it to the ground now?
Still too far, and I hate heights. We've at least 12 meters to go.
Well, that's not that much, is it? I don't know. Wait, I'm just short of 2 meters, so 6 of me? Yeah, that's not that bad, surely. Break some legs, perhaps. Oh, there's windows we can look in.
I can see through to an apartment.
Go on, pervert lamb.
I can see through to an apartment.
He's got a cat. He's got a cat. No, I keep right-clicking. Right, okay. Same thing. Right, the thing is, I do have a security pass, so... Boo.
I can see through to an apartment.
Right, so what's he got in here?
I can see through to an apartment.
Okay, yeah. Looks like Emo D2 doesn't want to come into this room. She's got monitor, he's got VCR, he's got the food machine. He's got a painting. He's got several paintings. He's got a video cassette. He's got a bookcase. He's got a kitty cat. We can't fuss the cat. There's an armchair. There's the door. For a second, you try and click on anything for a description. You exit out. Yeah, can't fuss the cat. 0 out of 10. And I'm not talking to that dude again. Right, so maybe we need to steal Lamb's ID card? I don't know. Why? To watch a VHS? Right, what's Joey got for us on this screen? Nothing.
Never mind.
Oh, Mr. Cool. What do
Never
you do?
mind.
Do you want a ticket somewhere?
What would you trade for this ticket?
That's a tour ticket, isn't it? Link doesn't approve of travel, you know. And besides, that's an economy class ticket.
Right, back to the room of boobs and butts. Rude snob, huh? I know. You coming in? You gonna help me break into this door? Yeah, here we go. Right.
Do you think I need a doctor, Joey?
Oh, fuck.
We
That's
could
what...
both use an overhaul. Are you going to get a new body?
There's nothing wrong with this one.
Okay. The 90s, when people could imagine talking robots, food machines, and shoulder pads the size of shoeboxes, but not a more advanced way of watching telly than VHS tapes.
Never mind. Do people have ops to be fashionable?
Certainly. Can you think of a better reason?
What about medical purposes?
Our clients are rich enough not to need medical treatment.
Okay.
Would you let me in for a fashion op?
Do you have an appointment?
No, I don't.
Too bad. You should have booked.
I'm just looking. Thanks.
Please take one of our brochures.
And a box of tissues. Nobody considered films and cartridge. Oh, but could you... While I like the idea of films and cartridge, can you imagine, though, renting a film from Blockbuster, putting it into your video player? How many people's, like, spit of just... How many people's spit would be on in that thing? The GBA movie carts were shocking. Did they do the Game Boy Advance? I remember, obviously Sony tried the UMD format, didn't they, with the PSP? Right. Joey, can you hack a computer and book us an appointment? No, never mind.
Never mind.
Is there anything we could have clicked on that we've missed? No. Remember the state of pre-owned games discs, so you don't want to imagine. Oof. Maybe the VCR is a retro thing, like vinyl today. Maybe. Like, this retro thing's gone a bit wild, though, because there are people out there who are just like, you know what we need to do? Let's bring back the compact cassette. I was like, are you... Why? Because, alright, vinyl, it's a thing to own, and it's a nice size, and the art and stuff. But cassettes just got chewed up in tape players, and you would have to very carefully unwind them, and then get a pen and put... That is not a nostalgic experience that you want to recapture. Kira also doesn't remember videos on Game Boy Advance, but she couldn't afford video games for about 15 years. Fair enough. Mostly cartoons. You get Shark Tale, Shrek, and Shrek 2. Of course, Shrek and Shrek 2 were on Game Boy. Of course. I want an upgrade.
I don't give refunds.
No, you don't. Joey
Never
won't
mind.
hack the computer. Pigeonholes their wings unfold. Pigeonholes their wings unfold. If you go to pigeonholes.
Give me an analysis, Joey.
It's made of recycled paper.
Art has finally realised how weird his legs look. I don't think they're his legs. Yes, it looks like he's doing an GYN exam. But we still haven't figured out. I don't think they're his legs. I think someone's under there filleting him. For Joey analysis, obviously. With his welding torch. Backwards? Yeah, I mean, probably. Just, you know. Again, I'm not going to try and demonstrate because I just don't have that flexibility anymore. I don't want to break this chair. I've broken enough chairs. That's why I had to buy a whole new fucking desk. Like, standing on their hands, doing upside down with feet. Yes, like that. You can picture it. You've got a filthy mind. Basil has found Game Boy Advance Radio Shrek with free headphones for $10 value. Wow. Oh no. And what happens is that I see the logo for Majesco at the bottom right, and I'm like, oh, that's a puzzle from The Witness. Fucking... Right. Things we could do. So we appear to be trading stuff. Yeah, I considered trying to put my foot in the desk, and I was just like, no, it's not happening. That's a puzzle from The Witness. Right. If we're going to do anything, we're going to try and get Billiam Anchor out of his office so that we can get that anchor. And I don't know exactly how we do that. Holidays. Hello. You've had your time in the sun. Don't fucking start again. It's once per stream, not once per hour. Prick. Oh, wait. Someone said they needed a holiday, didn't they? Someone said they... Oh, I know who we can trade it to. Thank you, Kira. Thank you very much for your subtle hint that actually worked. We're just going to wait for him to come downstairs again. Let's go hang around outside his house, keeping an eye on the person who talks like the Unabomber. Basil says hello, Orko. Now stop being a prick.
I can see through to an apartment.
Yes, hello. Now, of course, when you want someone to show up again, will they? Of course they won't. Look, he's got a cat. I want to pet your cat. Why does this game show us a cat and not allow us to pet it? It's worse than Simon the Sorcerer. I don't want to talk to Gallagher. He's a weirdo. Ah, there is. Lamb. Ticket, lamb.
Hey, lamb.
Might have just soft locked the game. No, hang on. You coming in?
Hey, lamb.
Yeah, here we go. There we go.
Would you like this ticket?
What's it for, lad?
A tour. Wouldn't you like a holiday?
You're right. I really deserve a break. You know, I'm so touched. I'm going to give you something in return.
This is one
I
red
was
paper
kind
clip.
of hoping you might.
Something you'll look back on for the rest of your life.
Yeah?
Aye, lad. A tour of my factory.
Oh, great.
Meet me there. You're in for a treat.
Okay, I guess. Oh, we'll get to see areas of the factory we haven't seen before. This offer's not suspicious at all, huh? They still thought TVs integrating to the wall was a good idea, because why would you ever want to replace your TV with one that isn't exactly the same size? I know, right? Nice tour. Alright, that's fine. Now, if you excuse me, I need to go rehinge my jaw.
Come on, Joey.
Hello. I see things still aren't working properly.
I almost feel guilty for stealing its body.
Nah, it's just a robot.
It's locked up completely.
Boo, boo, boo. Come on, then. Are you going to show up or what? Like, meet me in my factory, and then he never comes back to the factory. Hello, Orko. Hi. What are you doing? What are you doing? Do you want a kiss? Mwah. He doesn't like kisses, but I give them to him anyway. Ah, here we go. We'll follow him to the factory and get a tour.
Hey, Lamb.
When do I get the tour you promised me?
Well, there's no time like the present. We'll start right now.
Excellent.
Now, take a look at this machine. This machine measures the internal bore of the pipes. Accurate to 20 decimal places, whatever that means. Impressive, isn't it? All those numbers. I'm sure they mean something. Follow me. I'll show you the next section.
He doesn't care about numbers, only that line goes up. Right, that's it. Keep. We're not in control anymore. But we are walking very odd lines.
This machine is supposed to drive the conveyor, but it's not bloody working. Heads will roll for this. Foreman Potts, why has this machine stopped?
Stopped? I've been so busy I didn't notice.
Can't I trust you with anything? Look after my guests, Potts. I'll have to leave you to show yourself around.
Okay. So much for the tour.
Excuse me. Mind if I look around?
Since you're a friend of Lamb's, you can go where you like. But I'd stay clear of the reactor if I was you.
Oh no.
Unless you're wearing some protection.
I'll be fine. Right. Excellent. Oh, here's someone we talked to before.
What are you doing now?
Checking for cracks with x-rays. You shouldn't be here without a protective suit.
You don't seem to be
You're
right,
not wearing one.
Yeah.
Lamb told me I didn't qualify. As I'm a D-Link, and a woman.
What's so special about these pipes?
I'm not sure, but the dimensions of the bore must conform to precise specifications.
Mm-hmm.
All that effort for a bit of plumbing?
It's suspicious, isn't it?
Perhaps they're part of a giant weapon.
Oh, come on, that's a bit far-fetched.
I'm pretty sure that might be an Iraq pun. And yes. She's dealing and a woman, so of course. Even in the dystopian future, sexism still prevails. Like, what are you doing after work?
What's a D-Link?
D-Link is the lowest social category. When your link status is 0, you forfeit all rights and your freedom to move back the city. How come you didn't know that?
I'm an outsider from the Gap.
So it's you security are after. You won't get far without an ID card.
Ah, I managed to find one.
I bet it won't get you to ground level, though. You'll need a link status of 8 or more.
Yes, even in a dystopia.
How come you were made a D-Link?
I was caught hacking into Link.
Why did you do that?
There are areas in Link space used by security. I was trying to discover what they're up to.
What do you mean by link space?
The word inside the computer's memory. The abstract projection of linked circuits and databanks.
Let's just tell this total stranger we're an outlaw. I mean, we've been telling everybody else.
I have to get to ground level.
Look, I really sympathize with you. I could give you my jammer.
What's a jammer?
Bypass software. Highly illegal.
Nice.
It gets you past the retina scan to security files.
Nice.
That's a start. Can you let me have the jammer?
Give me your ID card.
Yeah, we trust her.
Here's my card.
Thanks. This won't take long.
What are you doing?
Downloading the jammer to your card. There, it's done.
Don't worry. I'll fix everything.
You're taking a huge risk.
No problem. I'll get us both back on Link's files.
I don't know, what's a jammer with you? Yeah, she's remarkably calm about the whole wanted terrorist thing, right?
Will the jammer get me into link space?
No, the only access is through the special interface. There's just one little problem. You'll need to get a Schreiberman port.
How do I get a Schreiberman port?
Well, you'll have to undergo surgery.
I need that like I need a hole in the head.
Funny.
The Schreiberman port is a hole in the head.
Hey!
Does Link have any internal security?
Well, there'll be foils, naturally.
What are they?
Intrusion foil programs.
Are they dangerous?
Well, standard IFPs are simply deterrents. But some high-level foils can be lethal.
What do you know about the Council?
It was one of the Council who came up with a plan to bond his mind with Link. And ever since then, things have been getting weird.
What do you know about voodoo?
What are you doing after work?
Oh no, I pressed that button.
What do you have in mind?
Well, an evening at the theater, a walk by the lake in the moonlight, and to finish, a candlelit supper.
Sounds great. But first I'll have to get decontaminated.
Another time, perhaps.
Sorry, did he just say fish supper?
What's your opinion of Lamb?
I'm a D-Link. I'm not entitled to an opinion. But to be honest, I think he's a turd.
I like this girl. Maybe it was a good idea to ask her on a date. Romantic revolution.
See you later.
Right.
I've got a discrepancy of 0.13.
The discrepancy of 0.13, huh?
I feel an overwhelming urge to open these lockers.
Let's open them then. Well, that one. Well, that one.
Confirmed. Fluctuation normal.
Oh, there's no suits in any of them. Well, I'm going to open them all because I'm a rebel. Yeah. Maybe we can talk to the man.
Excuse me.
And have a conversation that goes...
What's your job? I can't hear what you're saying. It's a waste of time talking to you. You're wasting your breath.
Yeah, no, make him waste his breath so he passes out and dies and we steal his suit. Well, there is nothing in the lockers. And,
That's not right, is it?
wow, you just took a weird route. It's like having a chat with someone at BDSM night. Hi Phil, how you doing? Let's hope those protective suits are soundproof. Otherwise, they've been discussing some pretty heavy sedition in front of that guy. Well, yeah, there is that as well.
Check.
Alright, well. If we can't steal a suit, we've at least got a card with a jammer. We're jamming. Hope you like jamming too. And remember, the boars need to be a very specific doodad.
Hey, Lamb.
Thanks for the tour. As I walk. Yeah.
Thanks for the tour.
You're welcome. I hope you've learned something about pipes.
Pipes, Mum.
Oh, yes. It was most instructive. From now on, whenever I smell raw sewage, I'll think of you, Gilbert.
Let me give you a tip, lad. If you want to get anywhere in this city, you have to bend the rules.
In what way?
If you don't want to get entangled in red tape, you need insurance. A special policy. See my friend Anchor. He'll help you out.
All right.
What's that robot doing here?
He's my personal assistant. Say hello, Joey.
Hello, Joey.
Pity he's got no brain.
Plot twist, his voice is muffled. He's a priest of Cthulhu. Ha! We're jamming, we're jamming, we're jamming, we're jamming. Hope you like jamming too. Let's read some documents. Briefing.doc. Well, that's all scrambled. Report.doc. That's all scrambled. I like the fact that here we are, beneath a steel sky in a distant dystopic future, but because it's dystopic, we're still using Microsoft Word. Special Ops. File adjustment. Balance of account 34,000. Oh, that's lambs. Oh. Freeze assets. Authorize a D-Link. Could be worse, could be Excel. Ho-ho. Ray keeps saying Pokemon things, and Kira does not know what the poker words mean. And still on .doc, not even .docx. Oh! Oh, yeah. Stop it. Huh? Alright, well, we're not gonna authorize a D-Link or freeze his assets yet. Not until there's maybe a good reason to do it. And maybe if we use a terminal that's not battered in a public place. What if we go back in the security services?
Seen anything of Obbins?
What do you want him for?
To mend a pipe in the power plant.
Can't you fix it yourself?
I wouldn't dare.
Well, I haven't seen Obbins all day. He's probably busy.
Orko's helping. Right, here is a better terminal. Nope. Never mind. Let's go and see Billiam.
Come on, Joey.
Do need to get some grease there. Right. Bourgeoisie bastard orders the workers to dress inappropriately and not for safety. Sabotage Bigwig by using hacked access. I mean, it's coming, Kira. It's coming. Just gonna pick our moment, right?
I want one of your special policies.
Who sent you?
Gilbert Lamb.
Lamb? He's a slime ball.
Yep.
I can't bear the man.
I thought he was your friend.
Definitely not. I can't help you, I'm afraid.
Well, why not?
Know where I can get a Schriebman port?
Do you have medical cover?
No, I don't.
Don't even consider an operation. You wouldn't believe the blunders made by deranged surgeons.
Oh God, this prick's a turf, isn't he?
I'm not interested in medical cover.
What about your dependents?
My only dependent is my robot. And he wants to be terminated when I die.
Right. Without my friend Rob, my existence would be futile.
What is your relationship with that robot?
We're just good friends. Joey is like a brother to me.
I can do you a sibling rivalry policy.
I don't think so.
Cheezoid hates self. Petrol. Oh, sorry, Kira. I didn't realise it was now on the Rigby. Bourgeoisie bastard orders the workers to dress inappropriately, not for safety. Sabotage the bigwig by using hacked access. Fucking brilliant. Nice one. Mwah. Gold, Kira. Gold. Reasonable concerns.
Never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
Never mind. Petrol. Why Cheezoid live? Right. So. Since he was no use to us in our one red paperclip thing.
Welcome to Link. Please insert your card.
Yeah, alright, I will now. Let's bust him. Wonder if there's any irony to be found in the wreckage of that crash helicopter landing on the insurance office. Hey, wow. Special Ops. File adjustment. Freeze assets. Authorize D-Link. Oops. Be vigilant. Hey, guess what I just did? Never mind.
Never mind.
Now, let's see what happens. Here we go. Stop standing in his way. No, where are you going? No! Now can I override? No. Okay. Hello, Bolt. How you doing? Welcome to Beneath a Steel Sky. Welcome in. Feel like you haven't popped in here for a little while. Finish your first week, your new job. Yay!
Never mind.
I'm just gonna. There's something we need to show Freya. Pretty sure she'll appreciate it. Not the boobs, not the butt. I mean, you might appreciate the boobs and the butt. No, I was thinking, more like this nose. That's hot. What? No, that yes. Bolt's with me. Bless you, Freya. That is a Triple H nose. Hunter Hearst Helmsley. And I get to press the button again.
I represent power. Unbridled power.
I knew you'd appreciate a Triple H nose from a pre-Triple H time. I think. What was this? If this game was 94, then yeah, he would have been terrorizing at that time. Or Edge is Triple H wearing a fake nose. Yeah. Or that time, do you remember that time when D-Generation X dressed up like that? Oh, fuck. That is lost on everyone, except me, Freya. Basically, let's fill everyone back in the 90s, during the Attitude Era. WWF had a thing with factions, and it broke down, and really the only ones that were kind of left standing were D-Generation X, which was originally Triple H and Shawn Michaels, Rick Rude for some reason for a short while, China, and then a few other people joined X-Pac, Billy Gunn, Jesse James the Road Dogg, and there was also the Nation of Domination, who were kind of based a little bit on the Nation of Islam. And you're probably telling where this is going. I mean, it's where The Rock came into being as The Rock instead of being Rocky Maivia. You had The Rock, you had Mark Henry, you had Farouk, You know, and yeah, it was, like I say, based a bit on the Nation of Islam, based a bit on black nationalist movements. So when D-Generation X came out dressed up as the Nation of Domination, I got a feeling WWF don't show the footage of that anymore. Now you know how Kira feels when you do poker words at it. Exactly. Right, where is... Oh, Lamb probably can't ride the elevator anymore, can he? Well...
Come on, Joey.
Although was Owen Hart actually part of the Nation at that point? I don't know. Anyway, well, we haven't we haven't seen Lamb for a bit, have we? Now that all of his assets have been frozen. Lamb got twittered. Well, let's talk to Anita.
Can you understand the guy in the suit?
Not in the least. But I don't think he can hear me either.
And now we're standing in his way.
It's holding steady.
Doesn't even have $8.
Never mind.
Right, so... All the lockers are empty. All the lockers are empty. And the sky is grey.
I've got a discrepancy of 0.13.
Doesn't even have $8. Missed that one. Because you put a dollar sign on there. Right, okay, so. Lamb has vanished. We don't know how to get a suit. Oh no, there he is. There he is. Let's have a chat.
Lamb.
Let's have a chat.
See you later.
He's got nothing to say to us. I mean, we probably could go into the reactor unprotected. It's worth a try. This is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. We're going to save. And we're going to try going into the reactor unprotected. Mr. Bolt just popped in, grabbed jumper. I was wondering what the fuck you were watching. Just DJ talking about blackface. Hi, Mr. Bolt. How are you? Still find it weird that the dollar goes in front of the number. You don't say $8. Guess that's fair. Right.
It's firmly anchored to the ground. I suppose it's a protective screen.
They really don't give a shit, do they? I'm just walking on through.
It obviously doesn't open manually. It's the entrance to the reactor.
Press buttons. Display reactor status. Danger, exposure to zeta radiation. Nah, that's fine. Okay. Open reactor door.
That's not right, is it?
Oh! Wow, that was quick. No, honestly, Mr. Bolt, it is nice in here. It's been a while since you played this. It was a bad idea to open the door. Yep, okay, no, that's fine. We restart, restore game, obviously. That's a good thing I did a little save, huh? But we could shut down the reactor. Accurate, though. If you see the egg glowing blue, don't run. You're already dead. Yeah, safe's coming. Woo, safe's coming. It's not like that time where we, like, locked ourselves out of the good ending from X-Files.
Confirmed. Fluctuation normal.
Fluctuation might be normal, but guess what? I'm gonna initiate shutdown procedure. Oh, come on. I thought I had security clearance. Fine, I'll use my ID card. No, damn.
Excuse me.
Oh. Soft lock. That's fluctuation normal. Well, we can't shut the thing down. We've probably given ourselves cancer. Oh, there's a rusty old machine here.
Can't imagine how it works.
That's not right, is it?
So what we should do is use a wrench on it. Oh. Use a pipe on it. No. Boo. Right, well, we've probably given ourselves cancer in 3 years. Use an oar on it. Oh, why haven't we got an oar?
Check.
And we don't have any WD-40. Now, I do know someone who does have some WD-40, though. Did he put it back? No, he's still got it. Maybe we can ask to borrow it.
I'll have to search you again.
You're wasting your time.
Well, you don't appear to have stolen anything. Thank you for your cooperation.
But you should see a doctor about that growth.
Excuse me. Never mind.
Can't pickpocket him then.
Never mind.
All right, fine. Right. Well, we are at a slight impasse, as they say. But not to worry also. Not to worry. We'll stop, reconsider things, and come back to this tomorrow. For it is definitely hitting the end of the stream time. Boo, etc. Right, did a save. We did do a save, didn't we? We did a save. So let's do a quit. quit to DOS. Yes, we're quitting to DOS. And then we're going to have a little look and see who's about for a raid. And as I do that, let's talk about what's coming up. It's going to be a busy quit. Oh, those are good nuktats. Quit to DOS. It's going to be a busy weekend, folks. As per normal, tomorrow afternoon, we'll do abduction, wandering around, solving puzzles. New places to explore in abduction. That's going to be fun. Maybe we'll get some random people in again. So we'll see how that goes. Then, of course, tomorrow evening, 7 p.m, we'll come back for Beneath a Steel Sky, and we'll try and work out where we're going. Then, I think at that time, is it? I'm not sure. Timing and no, or maybe an hour later. Just maths, time maths, but. Is going to be the 23. It was going to be 25. It's cut back to 23. The Streamathon that Gender Meowster and the Transverse and Gender Federation are organising for the Mutual Aid Fund for Atlas O Phoenix. If you're a friend of Gender Meowster, you know they have the Genderful podcast. Atlas has been the co-host for the Genderful podcast. Famous for their patootie. And they're in a bit of strife at the moment with their housing situation. And so we're trying to do a mutual aid fundraiser to try and get Atlas on their feet in a new location where they can feel much safer. And so there's going to be like a 23-hour raid train. In America, it's they're flipping to daylight savings time this weekend, so that's why it gets a bit weird. I am at least going to be helping out with some modding on the sort of Sunday through the Sunday afternoon, but I have said I'll do some streams if Meowster couldn't find any LGBT folk to fill any slots around Sunday afternoon. So I might be streaming, I might not be. All depends on how it's all been a bit of a rush. So I'm not sure how many people Meowster's got together. I did say, I'm not the priority. Priority should go to our LGBT plus folks. Nobody needs another bearded white cis dude coming in and going, but I will fill the gaps if need be. If also tomorrow, a guy playing horror in VR again. Oh, blimey, yes, that might be happening as well. A lot of things going on. If I do something on Sunday afternoon, it'll be somewhere from maybe from about 11 a.m. through to about 7 p.m. are the hours I said. What I was thinking of doing was one of these bad boys. Let's do some Doctor Who Choose Your Own Adventures. It's Doctor Who. So that'll be shits and giggles, eh? It was either that or I suck at Celeste for a bit, and you just all shout at me to get good. So oh yes, the illustrations are definitely very awful. We will talk more about them. Anyway, right? Shall we go see Stowe? Stowe's lovely. Haven't seen Stowe for a while, so we're gonna raid and see Stowe. Good DJ. Nothing beats streaming. We just punch everything together and we scare him for a bit. Oh, I mean, I didn't get Twitch really until Guy started streaming, and it was like, wait, we can pay money to make a witch scream in Guy's ear, and he goes, ah, this is the most hilarious thing ever. I need to pay give Ian Amazon some money so I can make Guy jump. And then all this happened. And suddenly I'm an anarchist lesbian. So, yeah, you know, it's amazing. But Stowe Hallett, she's all right at Cubes. We're going to go and see Stowe Hallett then. For she is lovely. We've got a raid message. There it is. Them's the breaks. These are the breaks. Break it up, break it up, break it up, break down. Yeah, beat to it, Ray, beat to it. DJ beat me to the message. So that's the plan for this weekend. Tomorrow afternoon, Abduction. Tomorrow evening, Beneath a Steel Sky. Then, great big raid train, which I hope to see you on some of the streams. Keep an eye on my Twitters. I'll be retweeting stuff. Or you should be seeing the raid, Rick. I see 4 people ready to raid. Quick, refresh. Yeah, so keep an eye on my Twitters, keep an eye on the Discord. I'll let you know more as it goes on. But I hope to see you, even if I'm not streaming. Hopefully, should see you on some of the channels. It'd be nice to see you'll pop in and maybe throw a little something Atlas's way if you can. There we go. Right, we're going to go and see Stowe Hallett in the meantime. You lot are lovely, but you know that. You know you're lovely, and I won't have a word said. You know, deep in your hearts, in your heart of hearts, you know that you're lovely. Let's go see Stowe. Goodbye, and I'll see you tomorrow.